What's going on, everybody? The NFL Combine is officially concluded, and with these little mini videos that Ryan and I are going to do, we're going to give you some insights on some players that really improved their draft stock or maybe didn't. So you saw him talk about Kayvon Thibodeau yesterday, him coming out saying that he was going to do all the drills, and then he did his 40. He wasn't really happy with it, and then he stopped and didn't do anything else, and that can really hurt your draft stock. I think that it's unfortunate for him not to do the rest of those things, but today on RGR Football, I'm going to talk a little bit about Jordan Davis, the combine effort, the test results, everything that he put in really helped solidify him as a more than likely top 20 player in this draft in terms of going off the board. I think that 17 at the Chargers is the last spot he goes off. And ideally, I think when you look at Brandon Staley's defense, Jordan Davis is a perfect fit for that two-gapping type of run-stuffing defensive tackle that I personally believe that Jordan Davis has actual NFL pass rushing upside. You look at Georgia, and sometimes they take him off the field and they rotate a lot of guys in and out. Obviously, he had some issues with his conditioning, played probably closer to 360 at times. He comes into the combine at 341 pounds, 6'6", 341, looks to have lost a little bit of weight, and then he runs his 40 time, which is an incredible feat. It was initially, the unofficial at the beginning was 4.82. They got that officially at a 4.78. That's just running a sub 4.9 is incredibly impressive for these big guys. But at 341 pounds, able to run a sub 4.8 is mind blowing. And then when you look at the breakdowns, he had an unofficial 20-yard split of 2.8 seconds. Elite. He had an official 10-yard split of 1.68. That translates exclusively to that first step explosion. These are kind of things that translate to the field in some pass rush situations, getting up the field in your run stuffing efforts, being able to really make tackles and guards and centers get over to you a little bit quicker. They have to pay attention to you. And that's the thing that is going to gravitate towards Jordan Davis. I know that he had some issues, like I said, with playing weight and some motivation, whether it would be his weight or some of just regular old conditioning. But you look at the traits, I think that he's probably the most run dominant defense tackle in this class, and there's real true pass rush upside, especially with that first step and that 10-yard split on tape. Let's go over to his verticals and his explosion stuff, because that does give you a little bit of insight into the player as well. And he's not, going to jump out of the stadium at his size and his weight, but he's a very explosive athlete. Had a 32-inch vertical, which for his size is still an elite number. And then he had a just over 10-foot broad jump, which is the elite of the elite for a man his size. That's the thing that we're really looking at here. Being able to displace yourself 10 feet at 341 pounds is incredible. And all of these numbers for this kind of defensive tackle are all in the elite stratosphere. Had some of the best testing ever for a defensive tackle. He didn't do any of the agility drills, but he did get on the field a little bit and was able to do some things, show his play style and all that kind of stuff. So, but really the takeaway here from Jordan Davis was that definitely more of a humble guy. I think that you're seeing him be able to. You see here he's doing the 40-yard, which is just, it was so crazy to watch, but definitely a guy who interviewed well, definitely seems like he's ready to play right now, can come into a team and help impact them immediately. And I really believe that not only is he the best defensive tackle prospect in this class, I do think he's going to go off the board around that 17-yard mark. I was talking about the Chargers being really a key spot for them. I think that if they could find a way to get him into that defense, you're talking about a type of a guy that can bring that Brandon Staley group together. But even if he fell all the way to the end of the first round, I think in Kansas City he would be a really nice fit next to Chris Jones and really help him develop some of those things. I don't think it's going to happen, but it's always a nice pipe dream when you're talking about some of these defensive tackle prospects and some of these defensive guys in general that could possibly land in Kansas City. So Jordan Davis was one of the more impressive players at the Combine. Just getting some quotes here that someone said Jordan Davis locked top 15 in the draft. It wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. Just, you see he ran faster than Baker Mayfield, Patrick Mahomes, Jameis Winston, that kind of thing. It's really fun to see, just kind of putting those side by side. But when you have an athletic guy like him coming out of one of the best, if not the best defenses we've ever seen in college football, you're going to shoot yourself up. And I think Jordan Davis did everything right in in the preparation for the draft to get himself a nice big old payday in a top 15 area where he could really go and make some hay as a true run stuffing defensive tackle with real pass rush upside. I'm a big fan of Jordan Davis. His tape is incredible. And he did, like I said, a really, really nice job of improving his draft stock, because everyone knows that the combine is one of those things that you can really help yourself, you can hurt yourself. So Jordan Davis is one of my huge winners from this NFL combine. What I want you guys to do is give me who you would really liked to see from the combine, whether it was a small school guy. It doesn't really matter. It could be whoever you thought was somebody who had to have a good day to improve their draft stock, and they did. And put that in the comment section. We're going to have more of these videos every single day. Maybe every single day. Definitely more throughout the next couple of weeks, all the way in through the draft. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to have more videos for you. There's tons of content now that the draft's over. Ryan's got the athletic stuff going. That's going to be done soon. We are working on the athletic matrix and the draft guide. It's going to be awesome. I hope you guys have a great day.
Thanks for watching this video from the team at RGR Football. Click these videos to see more and subscribe to RGR Football.